Hi, this is Karen from White Willow. Today I was just listening to some podcasts and some preppers, and I looked through the comments and I was kind of shocked to see a lot of people criticizing people's choices of prepping food. Um, I can food, I can eggs, I preserve eggs, I dehydrate food. Not all of it's organic. Some of it is from the butcher, and some of it's from Sam's Club. And like when I see a good sale, I buy 30 pounds of it and I can it. But what I'm seeing is that people that are interested in whole food products or organic products are kind of making comments that are negative about somebody that's bought 50 cans of SpaghettiOs. I just woke up, so my voice is a little weird. And I have a microphone, so hopefully you can hear me better. Um, the thing that breaks my heart is that I have been a single mom most of my life. Um, I couldn't afford a whole lot before I got my doctorate, and we were on food stamps, and their father wasn't around for 9 years, and we couldn't afford much, and we bought the packages of macaroni and cheese that came in a 3-pack for whatever back then, probably it was like 67 cents or something. But we struggled. We could have never afforded like good fruits and vegetables and products that were from an organic store, although they didn't really have them back then. They weren't trendy. um, so when I see the comments about well, that's not good for your kids, or you're going to poison your kids, or your family when you're in a emergency situation. Wow, it just kind of shocked me. Like, for one, we're in an emergency situation. Like, I know that people are going to be criticizing choices of SpaghettiOs or Spam or corned beef hash or whatever that they're buying in bulk at the store, because maybe that's all they can afford to buy. Maybe they're way ahead of the rest of us with canned goods stocked up, and maybe they're just starting out. And either way, it's okay. Like, it's okay. They're trying, they're figuring this out, they're using their budget to make decisions of whether or not their family starves to death or eats a can of SpaghettiOs. Um, I don't think anybody wants to see anybody go hungry in their family. Like, they don't want to see anybody like, oh, I didn't get that because I thought it wouldn't be good for you, but you haven't eaten in 3 days. Like, I'm just like, well, I don't know. It's just, it's kind of scary to think that, we're prepping. That's what we're doing. Yes, I know God is in control. Yes, I know, and I hope I never have to use any of these products. I hope I never have to like make a decision to be like, okay, we're in shutdown now. We need to either go or stay and hunker down. Um, and I say I say stay and hunker down or go because I've had many people say to me, "Oh, well, I know where I'm going to go if things get crazy." Um, and I'm like, nope. I've been telling you for 5 years to start prepping, preparing, gathering things, getting water containers, making sure you have this or that, or, battery operated, solar powered things. You're not coming to my house. I mean, no offense, but you're not coming to my house. I'm going to be standing strong for my family, and my family's going to be standing strong for my family. So there will be no, oh, I'm friends with you, so you're going to take me in because I love you, but that's not going to happen. You need to prepare for your family. You need to get ready for your family. You need to do what's best for you, and don't be judgy. Let's just let's just support each other's decisions and share each other's decisions and let each other know what we did or bought. And we're doing that so that you have options and you have choices and you have a different income. So when that varies, get this first, probably food and water, and make sure you have shelter. But you're also going to want these other things too that are going to be good decisions for you to make, if you can. Um, the solar powered batteries are, I love them. I mean, I love them. I love that I can sit them out in the sunshine. Not today because it's raining, but sit them out in the sunshine and they just get charged. And they charge my batteries that I can use for my flashlights. And they charge my batteries that I can use for my, if I use my hand crank radio, it also has a battery compartment. And you can either hand crank it to, you know, generate energy for the batteries, or you can set it out in the sun. It has a solar panel on it. Pretty cool. Check out my other video. Um, anyway, I just want to encourage you. I want to stop by. I want to say hi. I want to let you know that, hey, we're in this together. You don't have to watch my videos. Watch other people's videos. I watch other people's videos, and then I want to share what I know from them. It's like a composite of things. So when I do all the battery operated things, or that's because I saw 15 different items on 15 different channels that I'm like, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. And we're going to go through water containers and that sort of thing in my next video, or one of them. But I want you to know you're doing great. You are doing great. Every week you go out and you buy a couple things, and you get those things and you put them somewhere. Find some plastic bins. Find the bottom row of your closet. Use the back bedroom underneath the bed. Just start storing stuff, because you want a good 6 months to a year of food to be ready to go. Check out my preserving eggs video, my dehydrating eggs video. Those are really good and high in protein. So those are things that are easy to do and easy to take with you. So let's put this in perspective. Something goes down, like we are in desperate need for planning, hunkering down, figuring all that out. We're not going to be able to do that all in a day. We're not going to be able to figure out how to garden, what plants need what fertilizer to produce the most fruit. We're not going to be able to figure out how to do a water system. We're not going to be able to go to Walmart and buy 1,000 cans of something because the shelves are going to be empty. I know that a lot of people say, oh, we're going to be able to hunt and fish, and I've got a roof over my head. I'm good. Okay. I get it. You're going to go hunt with 1,000 other hunters and you're going to get a deer. They're not, and they're going to steal it from you. And you're going to go fish, and there are going to be 1,000 other fishermen out there. Fishermen, fisherwomen, just in case you want to be politically correct. And they're going to steal your fish from you. You're going to have a battle on your hands for a fish. So, when we think about survival, there's some things that are going to be unpleasant. We hope it doesn't ever come to that, and who knows if it will or not. You want to have a plan B. Plan B is really important too. Are you going to stay in your homestead, your current place, or are you going to, venture out to another area that is going to be less populated? But just know that everybody's going to be running to the woods. I don't know why they're not going to stay in their houses, but they're going to be running to the woods. And some people say, well, Karen, you make all these videos on telling what you have in your home. You shouldn't do that because people will rob you. And I say, okay, they don't know my plan, and they don't know my protection devices. They don't know. So, that is a possibility. I do this because I want other people to be prepared, and I'm more of an educator than I am I'm going to freak out about who's going to steal something from me. And people are going to try no matter where I'm at. Now, this is a more populated area than other areas that we could go to that are, more country, more, super rural. Um, but planning is important. And God bless you all that have started and that are thinking about your families and that are thinking about, all sorts of things. There's always a rush on toilet paper. I don't know why people are worried about wiping their bum before they're worried about putting something in their mouth that would make them have to wipe their bum. But anyway, I think that's kind of hilarious. How are you going to even, if you don't have any power, how are you going to even use the restroom? How is that going to happen? Like, were you just going to go? So there are techniques and ways that you need to learn of all sorts of things. Food storage, like canning, like you can't have your refrigerator running anymore, and you don't have a generator, and you don't have solar powered panels. So, okay, what are you going to do? You got a whole lot of food you're going to have to eat in 2 days because the freezer is going to thaw. So I just want to encourage you. I hope that you understand what I'm saying, and I hope and pray that you encourage other people and know that if they buy that can of SpaghettiOs, good for them. They're thinking of their family, they're planning, they're preparing, they're caring. That's all they can afford. They're doing within their budget. Maybe they're even putting it on a credit card and they're going outside their budget because they just want to have that extra insurance of food for their family. It's a good thing. I don't care about it being organic at that point. I care about, do I have something that's going to at least sustain them for a day, for 2 days? Do I have a week's worth, a month's worth? What does that look like in the big picture?
The next topic I really has been kind of weighing on my heart is that people have been pretty outspoken to say that if I'm preparing and I'm a prepper, that I don't trust in God. I don't trust in my Savior, Jesus Christ. That I'm not, I don't have enough faith. And, I don't think this is an either or situation. I don't think you either have faith and you just, you know, randomly go through life knowing that you have salvation, or that you are a prepper and you don't have faith. Um, you know, Noah's Ark was built because somebody had a calling on their heart to plan for their, what God put on them. And there was a 7-year famine that people had prepared for food. And I think that, you know, to make a critical comment about whether you have faith or not, or, hey, I'm ready for the rapture, that's great. In the meantime, you don't want to be without for your family, like without food, without water. The last thing I want is just watch my family starve to death. Like, I don't think preparing is an either or situation. I think there's many Christians that prepare, and I think, it's a walk through life. That I'm a planner in general, so that kind of helps me decide what I'm going to do and what I'm going to prepare. And I love studying and I love learning, so I do watch a lot of videos. I read a lot of books. I have a stack of books, and those books are going to come in really handy when you don't have the internet to know how to build something, or to know what herb is going to help you with this particular diagnosis that you may have run out of prescription medications for. So, in the long and the short of it, I think it's very important to encourage each other. So, thanks for stopping by and checking out our video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching White Willow.